So let's look at the sections that the USTA has. There's 17 of them, as you can see. That's pretty good. The country's well covered, and we have 17 of them, all in different time zones and different weather. They get on average every year about $61 million. Let's look at one of them randomly, Mid-Atlantic. They receive from grants from the USTA $2,130,206. Okay, that's a good amount of money for a small 3-state Mid-Atlantic section. And they spend in salaries alone $2,587,836. Well, this is the equivalent of 121% of the salaries is spent from the grant money. In other words, the grant money, all it does is pay for salaries. Well, that's great if it's paid for coaches, because that means all these coaches can give free lessons all over those states. But it's not true. In fact, all that money, most of it, about 95%, is for administrative people, in other words, desk people. So that's bad, right? Because if we want to promote the sport of tennis, the last thing you want to do is spend 121% of the money you are given, which puts you at minus 21%, and not spend it in the people that could actually grow the sport, right? So let's recap. All grants are used for desk salaries. There's very few coaches in those salaries. All the work is done by desk people. All that work can be done in a central place. So of the 61 million, there's no money for programs. If there's no money for programs, how are you expected to grow the sport? It's impossible. So if you're an investor like I am for sports, because I spend my time and my resources in it, what do we get for $61 million per year? Nothing. This is a sure way to kill the sport. This is why it's wrong. And this is why this needs to change.